Hi friends, I'm here with a yoga offering. As always, do what feels right for you. Feel free to skip anything, change anything, do it your way so you're taking good care of yourself. Let's begin sitting. If you want to sit up on something, you might grab a blanket or cushion, come into a comfortable cross-legged position, and either close your eyes or take a soft gaze. A few moments to just ground. You can keep your eyes closed or open them as it's useful for you. Let's start with a gentle twist. We'll bring the right hand across to the left knee, left hand to the floor behind you. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, rotate, looking over your shoulder. Keep twisting this way, but turn your head the opposite way, like you're wringing out your spine. And then release and switch. Other way, lengthening, rotating. Keep going this direction, but turn your head the opposite way, wringing out. And then release back around to the front. Let's interlace fingers in front and put some pressure between the arms. Feel how that can open up between the shoulder blades, the upper back, maybe the rib cage. And then release, interlace fingers in back, maybe the other thumb on top this time. Roll the shoulders back, chest open. You can stay here or fold forward any amount. And then release, come up, hands to knees. Round back, lean away from hands on knees. Roll your way up, and let's recross the legs. So the other leg is in front or on top, sitting tall. Drop your right ear over the right shoulder. Press down through the left shoulder, looking for a stretch on the left side of your neck. And you might lift or lower your chin. Exploring the different parts of your neck, finding what's interesting for you. Rotate chin to chest. And come over to the other side. Both shoulders drop, but now more through the right side, looking for a stretch there. Let's rotate chin to chest. Come over to the first side and then go back and forth. Half circles or 3/4 circles, watching the sensation move from one side to the other. Next time your chin is to your chest, stay there. Interlace fingers behind your head and let your elbows hang down, stretching the back of your neck. And then release. Head floats back up. We'll bring hands to the floor behind us. Roll your shoulders back, your elbows back, and then lift the chest as high as you can. And release. Come up, hands to knees, round back. Lean away from your hands on your knees. And then roll your way up. Let's bring feet hip width apart. And then shift your hands to the floor in front of your feet. And take a little rock front to back. Stretching the toes as you go forward. Getting into calves and ankles as you go back. And go as slow as you need to so you're exploring your full range of motion, especially places that may be a little tight or creaky.
And then drop the heels. Lift the hips and hang in ragdoll. Take any arm position, so you could just let your arms hang, you could link your elbows. You could also use a little support through your arms, resting elbows on thighs or hands on ankles. Finding a position where you can let your head drop. Let's plant the hands shoulder width apart near the front of the mat. Step the feet back. Come into plank pose, high push-up. Try and find your alignment where the hips are even with the shoulders and the heels. The back of the neck follows the line of the rest of the spine. And this whole straight long line is lifting up away from the floor. The whole underside coming up. And keep that underside lifting as you shift your weight forward. Bend the elbows straight back and lower down. Come into your back bend, and this could be as low or high, gentle or deep as you like. Cobra or up dog or anywhere in between. And then back to down dog. Take your time. You might pedal out your feet a little bit, bending one knee as you press the opposite heel towards the floor, waking up calves, hamstrings. Keep coming back to slow, deep breaths. Feeling the newness, even in something that may be very familiar here. Let's drop the knees, sink back to child's pose. Allowing the weight of your body to settle and release here. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left and then pull back through the right hip. Stretching right side a little more. Come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip. And back to center. Let's lift up through table and come into down dog again, bending your knees, look forward and lightly hop or step your feet towards the front of your mat, inhaling flat back. Exhale, fold, let your head release fully. Inhale, flat back all the way up to standing. Exhale, arms press down, standing tall, mountain pose, Tadasana.
Next inhale, arms sweep high. Fold forward, swan dive down. Lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Moving at your pace, taking the time you need. Back to down dog. This time from down dog, let's take the right leg up. Bend your knee in. Start circling this bent right knee in the biggest circle you can make. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, circle your ankle a couple times both directions. And then bring your right knee towards right upper arm. Extend it up and back. Take it across towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. And right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Take a big step forward. Let's do low lunge. You're going to drop the back knee. You might pat it if you want to, rolling up the side of the mat or using a blanket. And you may want to grab some blocks for your hands. You're going to sink hips forward. Hands can be on the floor, on blocks. You can bring them to your front leg or your hips or arms up. So find a balance between sinking and lifting. Engaging, drawing the belly in and up. But letting the hips drop forward, opening up the front of the left hip. One more breath here. Release. Hands to the floor. Take the hips back, inch the front foot forward. Flex the toes back. Going towards hip square, towards a flat back, towards folding. If you want to go towards splits, you could. Slide the front heel forward. We're each looking for our own edge. There's nowhere you need to get. It's not better to get further. It's better to find your edge where it is. If you did slide forward, you might slide your way back. Let's bring both hands to the inside, turn out through the right foot. Lizard pose, you can stay on hands or elbows, blocks or the floor. If you want to try adding a quad stretch, you could bend that back leg and reach for it, drawing it in. Let's release. Bring hands to the floor, shoulder width apart. Tuck the back toes, lift the hips to plank height, and then shimmy the right foot a little further down your mat before opening up into side plank. Lift the right arm. You can keep your legs as they are or take any other variation of side plank. Could be feet stacked, could drop the bottom knee. There's lots of other variations. If you know one or want to try something, you're welcome. Wherever you are, can there be the effort of this shape and ease? Last breath here. Release. Make your way back to down dog. From down dog, left leg sweeps up, bend your knee in, start circling. This bent left knee. Biggest circle you can make. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, circle your ankle a few times. Both directions.
And then left knee towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Take it across. Up and back. Now right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward, low lunge. Feel free to adjust your footing, the distance between your legs. Pad the back knee. Maybe blocks for your hands. And then whatever arm position. Probably something similar to what you did on the first side. As your fingers reach up, can your shoulders drop down? Last breath. Release hands back to the blocks. Hips back, inch the front foot forward. Flex toes back, come into your hamstring stretch. And at any moment, you might go a little deeper or you might back out a little. If you did slide forward, slide your way back, both hands to the inside, turn out through the left foot. And then shift your weight forward, coming down to lizard pose. Really feeling. Last breath here. Let's release. Hands shoulder width apart. Lift the hips. Shimmy the left foot further down before shifting into side plank, left arm high. Take whatever variation you did on the other side. Feeling the strength and effort, and can you relax your face? Can your breath be deep? One more here. Release. Make your way to a good resting pose. 5 deep breaths. Last one here. Let's drop the knees. Feel free to pad them. Come up to a tall kneeling position. Neutral pelvis. We'll bring hands to the top of the buttocks. Roll your shoulders back and elbows back. Camel pose. Lift the heart. Keep lifting. So you're not collapsing into your hands, but really creating space in the back. You can keep your hands as they are or reach for the heels. If the heels are a little too far, tucking your toes will give you a couple of inches. If that is still too far, you can keep hands on your hips.
last breath here. Release, come up. And let's take child's pose. Spreading the back. Let's come onto hands and knees again. Table, we'll get set up for a twist. Thread the needle. Left arm lifts up. Curl from fingertips down, thread it through. Come onto your shoulder inside of your head. Push the right hand into the floor or into your bottom forearm, or you could take it up or tuck it. Release, unwind. Take a few rolls through the spine. Come back to neutral. Right arm lifts up. Curl from fingertips down, thread it through. Come onto your shoulder inside of your head. Release, unwind. A few rolls through the spine.